Hello and welcome to the 23rd day of my annual horror review marathon. That's right, we've all collectively survived 23 mad days of terror, so close to 31. I, of course, am Mad Silence, and tonight we talk about something so uniquely terrifying, with the 2008 film Pontypool. After all, is there anything more horrifying than the idea that words could betray us and potentially lead to the end of the world?
For your safety, please avoid contact with close family members and refrain from the following. All terms of endearment.
Sydney? Yeah, Bob, what's up?
Talk with young children. And rhetorical discourse. For greater safety, please avoid the English language. Please do not translate this message.
Pontypool was adapted from the second book in Tony Burgess's Pontypool novel trilogy, which is not a rabbit hole we need to go down right now. It was also produced alongside the radio play, which shares the name of the novel, Pontypool Changes Everything, which I promise we will actually touch on, as I've listened to that twice alongside my 2 viewings of the film itself. This is a movie I don't think is perfect by any means. It can feel a bit awkward in places, and Dr. Mendez feels a bit out of place in both the film and radio version, yet it's one of the most interesting zombie films I've ever seen. Partly because I'm not sure this technically counts as a zombie film, but it still plays with the concept in such a fascinating way. I mean, what happens when a concept like language is infected, and how do you defeat it? Also, what if you were experiencing all this from the isolated setting of a small-town radio studio? While the concept is perfect, it wouldn't work if the cast didn't. From the larger-than-life shock jock and Grant Mazzy to the timid, yet likable military vet Laurel Ann. And lastly, the producer who desperately attempts to contain the overzealous Mazzy, Sydney Breyer. The characters carry the story as they react to the insanity of the outside world and try to figure out how to conquer the English language before it's too late. A clever, unique take on a classic idea that doesn't completely stick the landing. Pontypool is worth watching despite its shortcomings. Hell, the radio play is a perfect companion piece with an ending I'd argue is superior. It's the film with just enough changes and an incredibly reasonable runtime at a little under an hour to justify a listen, especially since it echoes the brilliance of its inspiration, Orson Welles' infamous War of the Worlds radio broadcast. I think we'll take another look at a film that puts a rare twist on the zombie film next, A Love Story in a World Gone Crazy, 2007's The Signal. Until then, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my stuff and want to keep up with it or just have something to say. And if you do subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell and set it to all notifications. This is Mad Silence, signing out.
I'm so sorry, Sydney. Ken was he was a real good friend of yours, wasn't he?
No, he wasn't a friend. Ken Loney was a pedophile. I mean, not really a pedophile. We just never let our kids go anywhere near him.